Hi, I'm Rev Andrew Bozeman, and you are you. The question today is it possible to get in the zone on purpose? As I said, I'm Rev Andrew Bozeman, and this is On the Wings of Your Mind. And on Thursday, I talked about being in the zone, which is a phrase to describe those times when a certain kind of energy takes you over and you seem to be imbued with superpowers, and it seems that you can do no wrong. You find yourself acting and reacting automatically without thought or analysis. Time seems to slow down, and all your senses are heightened, and you find yourself performing the right action exactly the right time. It's almost magical when it happens. Well, following that discussion, one of our viewers wrote and asked this question. She said, is it possible to purposefully get yourself into the zone through practice or meditation? Or is it just something that we randomly and unpredictably experience? Well, please click on the thumbs up button below, and if you haven't already done so, please choose to subscribe. Remember, I would love to hear your comments and your thoughts about infinite intelligence, intuition, whatever, and how it has affected your life. So, back to answering the question. Yes, you can prepare yourself for getting into the zone. You can prepare yourself. You can't get there automatically. You can't get there automatically through some action of yours like your ego. But you can prepare yourself. I use the word prepare to get into the zone because getting into the zone is not a conscious process. It actually happens through our subconscious and overrides our conscious mind. So through the practice of raising our skill levels in our profession or in our craft, and when we that's how we prepare ourselves for optimal performance through our mind and muscle memory. That's mind and muscle memory. Very important. An actor does this by intense repetition of his or her role and many rehearsals. Or an athlete does it through repetitive exercises and execution of the event that they're going to be performing. Or a teacher does it through extensive research, developing a deeper organic understanding of the subject and the repetitive delivery of that subject. By doing all that, our minds and our bodies become conditioned to perform. Then during the actual performance event, the click is allowed to happen because there's no blockage of stress, uncertainty, self-doubt. Those are all blocks. All you have when you're so well prepared is relaxation, confidence, and eventually surrender. We don't control the click because whatever you control something, the ego is involved. The control of ego actually slows down the process because ego is locked into physical reality. Ego is into analysis, thinking, judging. And those mind functions slow down the process because they add extra layers of execution through the process. So you got to make a decision. You see the event or the incident or the situation. You see that, and then you got to make a decision about what to do about it, and then you have to react. All that takes time, much too time. It takes you totally out of the mode of instantaneous execution. The experience of being in the zone is a state of direct action with no intermediate steps. The click takes you into the zone. It's above the physical, and we don't control it. I remember that as an actor, and I performed in a few stage plays, I prepared for my roles through weeks and weeks of memorizing my lines, and usually the lines of the other actors who were in the scene with me, so that we all knew what each other was going to say, which enables us to react better. And then after memorizing all the lines, we have to go through many, many, many rehearsals of the actions and the emotions and the movements attached to those lines, and doing it over and over and over again until the whole thing becomes automatic. It's burned into your system. Then on the night of performance, before a paying audience, it's all supposed to click together and the audience experiences something mystical. And there were times when that actually happened, times when I was pushed out of my body and the character took over. And the stage became the real world. And the energy that enveloped me and the actors around me also enveloped the audience. And it was a shared, transcendent experience. But it doesn't always happen that way. Life can introduce distractions, large, small, that can take you slightly off center. And then when that happens, the click that takes you into the zone just doesn't happen. Something ends up slightly off and ordinary. And that's the case in every endeavor that has the potential of moving you into the rarefied energy of being in the zone. That happens when I'm doing a talk. Sometimes when I'm doing a talk, something can happen, something takes over, and boom, I'm no longer there. That the energy has come in and it's talking directly to the audience, and I'm off to the side somewhere because my body is reacting and my voice and the words are coming out, and it's really quite an experience for me and for the audience. So in the zone, it's not something that you can make happen on purpose. It's something that happens through tremendous preparation. Meditation can also prepare us for getting into the zone. Meditation does it because when you meditate, you go into a deeper state within yourself where you connect with your higher self. The effect of medication can also do that, but the effect of meditation is that it puts the brain in the alpha brainwave state. Now, the alpha brainwave state is the slowing down of the brainwaves from the speedy state of conscious living and coping and reacting to your life. Alpha state is a relaxed subconscious state where we can experience reduced stress, greater creativity, because we're more open and receptive to the quieter but more powerful energies. It's where the conscious mind, also known as the beta brainwave state, conscious mind, beta brainwave, is much less involved and therefore not a hindrance through its tendency to distract us from the subtle energies and guidance of infinite intelligence. See, so beta state, conscious mind, takes you out of connection with infinite intelligence. It takes you into the physical world. It takes you into coping. Whereas when you meditate and get quiet, your alpha state of mind connects you with the inner self. The inner self is where infinite intelligence resides, and you begin to pick up more subtle energies. You begin to pick up guidance from infinite intelligence who knows all and sees all. And that's where your ideas come from and your ability to solve problems quickly. So, in meditation, I say the space between the physical and the spiritual is reduced to the point that the click can happen more easily. So the more you meditate, the more you condition your mind to exist at the alpha state. And there in that state, you will experience reduced stress, relaxation, greater creativity, problem-solving ability, improved performance, improved athletic performance even, and more effective immune system. Professional athletes work to get themselves into that alpha state. One of the things I noticed about Russ, a basketball player, NBA player named Russell Westbrook, is that when he goes up to make a free throw, they've got all this frenetic energy going around when they're running up and down the court, but it is a hindrance when you're trying to make a free throw because you have to be calm and focused on the basket. So what he does is he takes his hand and brings it down in front of him like that to lower his mind, lower his energy level, lower his vibration, and then he can make the free throw more effectively. That's because the alpha state, in the alpha state, the connection between you and infinite intelligence is more open. Your body and mind are more quietly receptive, and you're not shutting infinite intelligence out with that constant noise going on in our conscious minds. That constant noise, money, jobs, relationships, media hype, traffic, anger, revenge, doubt, shame, unforgiveness, all that has to be quieted down through meditation, which will enable you to move into the zone much more easily, open to it. You can't move into it purposely, but you're open to it, open to surrendering. So let's recap. You can prepare yourself for getting into the zone when where your intuitive self takes you over and guides you into a state of optimal performance by elevating your skill level through practice, study, repeated execution. Or you can prepare yourself to get into the zone by meditating on a regular basis, where you condition your mind to enter the alpha brainwave state. So tremendous preparation, knowing what you're doing, getting it ingrained in your body, totally in your body, so that when you're doing your job, you can move into the alpha, into the zone because you're relaxed. You know your job. You know what you're doing. You're relaxed. There's nothing blocking you out, and you and infinite intelligence can connect. You can connect with infinite intelligence through meditation, and that will take you into the zone because your mind is relaxed and open to the energy of infinite intelligence. Okay? So what I've done for those of you who have difficulty meditating is that in the description box below this video, I have added a link to a meditation, a guided meditation that I've created in order for you to begin to relax and experience meditation. So it takes you through the steps of relaxing. It takes you through the steps of relaxing, and then with relaxing music, it allows you to move into a state of meditation. So check that out. I think for those of you who have trouble meditating, it really might help you. So let us close with prayer. So thank you, infinite intelligence. Thank you for bringing all of us here together in this life so that we may become spiritual warriors and join in the work that we have come here to do. Thank you, infinite intelligence, for bringing us into this space of awareness and a deeper understanding of ourselves and our relationship to life and infinite intelligence. Thank you for showing us who we really are. We open our minds and hearts to the truth of our being. We are the children of God. We are individualized expressions of infinite intelligence. And because we are part of the greater whole, we are beginning to understand our value to the continuity of life on this planet. As we become channels of your power, infinite intelligence, we can feel your power within your presence within ourselves and within our lives more and more. We know that as we feel your presence within our lives every day, we will rise because we are no longer cut off from you by being immersed in the darkness of fear, anger, and the pain of unforgiveness. So we're now restoring our connection through the grace of forgiveness, knowing that as we learn to forgive ourselves for the pain we've caused to ourselves, and as we learn to forgive others, those who have inflicted pain upon us, our connections will grow stronger, and our lives will grow happier and healthier and more prosperous. And for this, we are truly grateful. As above, so below. As within, so without. And so it is. Amen. So please click on the thumbs up button. If you haven't already done so, please choose to subscribe. And as I've told you repeatedly, I would love to hear your comments and your thoughts relating to infinite intelligence, intuition, how it all has affected your life, questions about infinite intelligence and how it affects your life, I'm open and really hopeful that you can share those with me, because that enables me to better understand what you need to hear in order to be more powerful as a spiritual warrior. In the meantime, have a great day. Stay well. I am Reverend Andrew Bozeman, and this has been On the Wings of Your Mind.